Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. Mr Deputy Speaker, I just associate myself with the comments from the member for Oodgeroo about Hummingbird House, a tremendous operation. I was privileged to actually be at the opening of it and have supported it constantly, and I think it gets the support of all sides of politics for the great work it does in some of the most awful and difficult of circumstances for families. Mr Deputy Speaker, Windsor is a wonderful residential neighbourhood in the Clayfield electorate. Recently came in at the boundary redistribution. It faces challenges. It is close to the city. It is bound by the Inoggera Creek, by the Ferny Grove Railway line, by Lutwich Road, Bowen Bridge Road, serviced by many facilities, including, of course, the Royal Brisbane Hospital and others. But it does face challenges from growth. On the corner of Geyt Street and Gennon Street in Windsor is a block of land that has remained vacant and overgrown with grass. The North Brisbane Bikeway runs along the eastern side with the Ferny Grove train line to the east. And located next to the Inoggera Creek, this land is prone to flooding and was last flooded in 2011. Today I want to bring to the attention of the House this vacant land because it is owned by the State, by the Department of Transport and Main Roads. And I want to speak because, with no community consultation, it appears that the department has gone and marked this block with survey pegs. The land is already subdivided. After hearing from concerned residents of this tight-knit community, particularly around Inoggera Creek and Geyt Street, Councillor David McLaughlin from the Hamilton ward and I have been investigating. Residents fear that the minister is planning an asset sale. I sent a letter to the minister on the 25th of March asking for him to come clean with the government's plans for this land. Windsor residents do not want to see housing on this site. The community have had enough of it. I've conducted a local survey and the community has been loud and clear on what they want and what they deserve, and that is for this land to be transferred to the Brisbane City Council for the purposes of green space and parkland. They don't want to see more housing development in this area. What they want to see preserved is the environment and to transform the area into a recreational space that can be utilised by the whole community, whether that's a kids' playground, a dog off-leash area or a green space with public gym activities. Now, Councillor McLaughlin reached out to Minister Grace, the then state member for this area in 2017, as it was in her electorate. Councillor McLaughlin suggested at that time the land be transferred to the council so a park could be delivered to the Windsor community, but unfortunately Minister Grace never responded. The land has remained vacant until recently marked with the survey pegs, as I have indicated. The minister and the department must come clean with the local residents. They're concerned that this land will be sold off. They are concerned that without consultation with them, it will be turned into more high-density residential housing in what is a low-density residential area. The land floods. It's bounded by the bikeway. It's bounded by the Ferny Grove line. The minister should explain to residents what is required.